Bitcoin trades near $26,000, Ether stays below $1,800. Bitcoin supply on exchanges slides to 3-year low. Prime Trust unit Banq files for bankruptcy. AMD reveals new AI chip challenging Nvidia's dominance. AI startup by ex-Meta and Google researchers raises $113 million in seed funding. Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Virtual digital assets or VDA markets were trading lower ahead of the Federal Reserve meeting outcome scheduled later in the day. Bitcoin dropped below $26,000 support levels. Ruchi Sharma joins us to tell us how the global cryptocurrency market is performing today.
IC15 index of cryptocurrencies was trading down by 0.4% at 36,500 points. Meanwhile, the Bureau of Labor Statistics announced that the CPI had risen 4%, better than the projected 4.1% and then April's 4.9%. After the much-awaited CPI number that met expectations, investors are now hoping to see the US Central Bank suspend its more than year-long campaign of interest rate hikes. The Fed will also release updated economic projections and a new dot plot alongside the usual policy statement and post-meeting press conference with Fed Chairman Jerome Powell. The dot plot is the summary of forecasts from Fed policymakers as to where they think interest rates will be in the coming years. In an interesting news, the US federal judge rejected the SEC's demand of freezing the exchange's funds and other assets on the Binance US trading platform. Going forward, Crypto.com, a Singapore-based cryptocurrency exchange, is about to shut down its institutional exchange facilities in the US. The exchange has recently made this announcement due to SEC's ongoing lawsuit against Binance and Coinbase. The global cryptocurrency market traded around 0.4% to $1.06 trillion in the past 24 hours, while the trading volume increased by 6% to $30 billion. Interestingly, Tron unveiled its new mission, vision, and values at its annual internal conference last week. According to founder Justin Sun, Tron's new goal is to create a free port in the Metaverse in order to realize its vision of enabling economic inclusion for all 8 billion people on Earth. Sound.xyz, a music NFT platform, has added support for the Ethereum Layer 2 token Optimism, rounding out the watershed moment with a tribute to Vitalik Buterin, the Ethereum co-founder, honoring him with a Eurodisco dance track titled V Buterin. One of the largest decentralized cryptocurrency exchanges, Uniswap, has recently unveiled plans for Uniswap V4, which seeks to increase the protocol's capacity for coin swapping, introducing a new type of smart contract called hooks and custom liquidity pools. US stock futures traded higher as investors looked ahead to the Federal Reserve's policy decision. S&P 500 futures climbed 0.16%, Nasdaq 100 futures rose by 0.2%, while futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 45 points, or about 0.1%. Bitcoin was trading at $25,948, down 0.8%. According to data from blockchain intelligence firm Sentiment, the supply of BTC on exchanges has fallen to its lowest level since February 2018. However, the firm attributed this decline in exchange supply due to recent regulatory concerns and the latest SEC's lawsuits. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was down by 0.3%, trading at $1,745. Solana SOL was down 1.8% and was trading at $15.2. Cardano's ADA token was down by 2.4% to trade at $0.27. Ripple's XRP token traded at $0.50, down by 4.7%. However, BNB was up by 5.1% to trade at $248. Avalanche AVAX was trading at $11.8, higher 0.8%. Polygon Matic was trading up by 1.1% to trade at $0.65. Doge, the popular meme coin, was trading up by 0.1% at $0.061. Shiba Inu was trading up by 1%. Polkadot was up by 0.4% to trade at $4.6.
Thank you, Ruchi, for your in-depth analysis of the global cryptocurrency market. And now back to the headlines. Bitcoin supply on crypto exchanges has slipped to its lowest level since February 2018, data from on-chain analytics firm Sentiment shows. A large drop came recently after the US Securities and Exchange Commission accused major exchanges Binance and Coinbase of offering unregistered securities to US customers, with 6.4% supply leaving exchanges in the past week. Supply has been steadily falling since 2020 when it peaked in the depths of a then bear market, the data shows. This suggests traders and investors have been continually taking their Bitcoin off exchanges in favor of self-custody as per Sentiment. Banq, a subsidiary of embattled crypto custodian Prime Trust, has filed for bankruptcy in a U.S. bankruptcy court in the District of Nevada. In the bankruptcy filing, the company cited approximately $17.72 million in assets against $5.4 million in liabilities. Now, this comes as Banq's parent, Prime Trust, works to close an acquisition deal with BitGo after facing a financial crisis as a result of the Celsius bankruptcy. Meanwhile, TrueUSD, which has a banking relationship with Banq's parent Prime Trust, said its pause in stablecoin mints and redemptions has to do with Prime Trust's bandwidth issues. On June 13, Advanced Micro Devices revealed new details about an artificial intelligence chip that could challenge market leader Nvidia. The California-based AMD said its most advanced graphics processing unit for AI, the M1300X, will start trekking out in the third quarter of 2023, with mass production beginning in the fourth quarter. AMD's announcement represents the most significant challenge to Nvidia, which currently dominates the market for AI chips with over 80% of the market share. GPUs are chips used by firms like OpenAI to build cutting-edge AI programs such as ChatGPT. They have parallel processing capabilities and are optimized for handling large amounts of data simultaneously, making them well suited for tasks that require high-speed, efficient graphical processing. A new artificial intelligence startup and rival to ChatGPT creator OpenAI raised $113 million in seed funding, bringing its valuation to $260 million just 2 months after its launch. Former AI researchers previously working for Google DeepMind and Meta co-founded Mistral AI in May 2023 to develop open-source generative AI models. Arthur Mensch, the co-founder and CEO of the company, said that the first round of funding will give us the resources and network we need to start rolling out a new model of generative artificial intelligence. The funding round was led by Lightspeed venture partners with participation from JC Decox, Rodolphe Sade, and Mortier Ventures, among others. The trio will run the company from Paris and plan to release its first models for text-based generative AI in 2024. And now let's go to Shikha Singh to get an update on the buzzing stocks of the day.
Lido has just initiated a new program to increase the node operator set following the release of Lido V2. The Lido node operator subgovernance group has proposed to the DAO that an onboarding round for the Lido on Ethereum protocol will take place. Lido's key motivation for this round of onboarding was to improve client diversity, reduce the total footprint of node operations who use the public cloud as their primary server location, and increase the presence of NOs outside the US and Europe. The LNOSG has recommended a two-part strategy for this onboarding round, with the initial review limited to return applicant node operators from prior rounds who scored strongly and passed Lido on Ethereum LNOSG exams. Furthermore, the token supply on exchanges decreased last week while it surged outside of exchanges. Its total number of holders increased marginally, which is a good indicator. However, Lido's network expansion shifted southward. This meant that fewer new addresses were established in order to transmit the token. Lido was trading at $1.77, down 1.87% in the last 24 hours, with a market capitalization of $2 billion. Shiba Inu's price dropped by double digits last week, causing its market capitalization to plummet. Though the market was still under attack from bears, a few developments suggested a trend reversal. According to look-on-chain statistics, a whale purchased SHIB during this price fall. This highest SHIB holder amassed 1.5 trillion meme coins valued more than $10 million from Binance and Coinbase. At the time of publication, the addresses had more than 5 trillion SHIB. Furthermore, WhaleStats data revealed that SHIB remained the most favored cryptocurrency among whales. In the last 24 hours, SHIB was the most traded token among the top 100 Ethereum whales. Soon after the transaction, the price of SHIB climbed by more than 2% in the previous 24 hours. Though the price increase appeared to be optimistic, it may not stay long. The price rise was accompanied by 20% drop in trade volume, indicating a bearish divergence. SHIB was trading at 1.11% in the last 24 hours with a market capitalization of $4 billion. The price of Ripple increased by 7.94% in the last 24 hours as the much talked about William Hinman document went public. Recall that the documents have been one of the deciding factors stalling the judgment of Ripple's case with the US SEC. The now released document showed how the then Director of Corporate Finance explained which assets were securities and which were not. Hinman, who headed the trading, investments and market division at one point, mentioned that assets including Bitcoin and Ethereum were not security offerings. For most of the last few months, XRP has been performing considerably well due to speculation that a judgment was near. In the last 30 days, the token increased by 30.52%. XRP was trading at $0.5, down 3.63% in the last 24 hours with a market capitalization of $27 billion.
That's all in the bulletin today. This is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off. For more on such updates and market news, please log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code.